on the Disney Sunday movie.
Inventions are pretty neat, but they always backfire.
What you are trying to do has never been done before.
We need this bike.
He wants to be a vice president.
So is this like a club or what?
A junior high genius uses his brain, bike, and bucks
Especially big bucks.
to win friends and influence everybody.
So what's wrong with that?
It's the Goonies' Jeff Cohen and special guest star Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the high-flying comedy as Max.
Inside this specially designed, tamper-proof crate under lock and key is the original prototype of a top-secret skybike. Hello, I'm Michael Eisner, and welcome to the Disney Sunday movie. This revolutionary vehicle, invented by 12-year-old Max Baxter, plays a starring role in tonight's Disney Sunday movie, Ask Max. Since the Disney gang is so curious to see this unique bike, I've gotten the inventor to agree to let me give them a special preview. No one, absolutely no one, has seen or touched this bike. All right, raise the crate. This is embarrassing, guys. Goofy. Goofy, come back. Right here, Goofy. Down the middle. Right here.
Hey, Michael. You like my new bike?
Where'd you get that?
Oh, gosh, ask Max.
The next major result to come in the Industrial Revolution came from two bicycle makers from Dayton, Ohio. That invention was the airplane.
Max, check this out.
Now, if you all did your reading, you'll know that it was a very short flight. The reason they chose the North Carolina coast was because of its strong ocean winds. The reason for this was because they didn't use any engines in the first test. In fact, it wasn't until after the first unmanned flights were successful. Right. Who did this?
Detention. Look, Max, inventions are pretty neat and everyone's always impressed, which is very cool. But they always backfire, which is very not cool. What are you saying, Dennis? If you don't start showing some acceptable moves, you could be headed for a bad hit period. Serious? People are talking, Max. Either stop inventing or get it right. And you gotta get Shelly Meyers off your brain. You're not her type. Who says? People with working eyeballs. She likes jocks. You're not a jock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is totally lame.
Hey, get out of here, you kids.
Winning the free throw contest will get her attention, all right. So missing the entire backboard and hitting her in the head. I've seen you shoot, Max. She's gonna blow it. You did it. Good shot. You lucked out, Max. Yeah! you guys want a winning season, I just might be available. One more and you win. Just aim it. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Nice shooting.
Thanks.
I can't make it.
Here's your ball, Max.
Oh, he's a fake. I knew he couldn't do it. Come on. What a jerk. What a nerd.
The ball was rigged.
Yeah, it must have been magnetized.
They can't even shoot. Just leave it to Max. You gotta use your bag.
I talked to the principal this afternoon. He's at the end of his rope with you, Max. You were cheating. He wanted to suspend you for a week, but I talked him out of it this time. You have so much talent. I mean, for you to use all this time and energy in making a magnetic basketball.
Didn't take any time at all, Mom. It was easy. A few coats of clear metallic spray to build up the metal content, a quick depolarization to create the...
Max.
I had to do it. It was important.
It was cheating.
It was the only way to show somebody something.
It was still wrong. Listen, you can't be somebody you're not. Be yourself. Use your imagination, but be honest. She'll notice.
I didn't say it was a girl. Open for business.
Give me a chocolate bar.
You better hurry, Adrian, or you're gonna be late for homeroom.
I know, but my arms are about to fall off. You have any idea how heavy this stupid thing is?
Yeah, so you need one of those new super lightweight jobs.
Yeah, and the $1,500 to buy one.
Ah, come on, I'll push. $1 for a Choco Crisp? That's twice what they charge at the store. Then go to the store, Harvey. It's only 8 convenient blocks away.
I'm reminded of something my own principal told me when I was just your age. He said, Martin, you are the future of America. Well, you can just imagine the burden I felt on hearing that. And you know what? He was right. And so I say to you, you are the future of America. Which is why the local Chamber of Commerce has decided to sponsor the Business Leaders of Tomorrow contest. Each contestant will create his own product, manufacture it, and market it. The student who sells the most will receive a trophy. So, good luck. Be aggressive. Be inventive. And be careful, Max.
This is the perfect opportunity to impress Shelly. I'll go with my strengths. I'll be myself. I'm gonna win this contest, Dennis. I wonder if I could get a hold of some plutonium.
Oh, great.
It was just a thought. Now, I gotta come up with something original. Real original. Suspension system was modified by installing hydraulic lifts. Now the driver touches a button and the front or the back end of the car raises up or down. I think it looks neat.
And you're gonna do the same thing on a bike?
Kinda, only I'm gonna use a pneumatic system instead of a hydraulic system. Air pressure instead of water pressure. What's the bottom line, Max?
All right. Instead of the bike raising up off its wheels, the air pressure will actually give it a lift off the ground.
The bike will fly?
Well, more like jump. You know how we jump our bikes over a curve?
Yeah?
Well, if this system works, I'll be able to jump over a car. Pedaling creates the energy that makes the air pressure that fires the pistons. What's this one? Now, the light indicates when enough pressure has been built up, but the button's the fun part. You see, it releases the air, the pistons, they hit the ground, and the bike goes up. Right. I guess everything didn't go right.
Do you realize what time it is, Max?
I know, Mom, but I gotta figure out what went wrong.
What you are trying to do has never been done before by anyone.
I know that.
What I am getting at, Max, you are 12 years old. Have you considered the possibility that this project might be just a little bit over your head?
I know it can be done. I know it. It's just a matter of finding the right balance between the amount of air pressure and the amount of piston tension. I've got to try, Mom.
Well, when's the next test?
After school tomorrow. I have a very safe, very dry spot picked out.
Okay, good luck. And please be careful.
Good night, Mom.
Where's your basketball, big fella? Stuck to the toaster?
Trying to fool everybody was kind of a geek move, huh?
Sure it was. But it's okay. You're a geek. Geeks make geek moves. You couldn't help yourself.
Yeah.
Look, guys. Max has even got a geek bike. You know, you might be setting some kind of geek record. You really ought to check this thing out.
I'll see you guys at school.
You know what I think? I think we ought to see just how well Max can stay on that bike. Come on. Come on. Get it. You're out. Got it. Let's go.
We'll continue after these messages.
The Disney Sunday Movie, brought to you by General Electric. GE makes products that make life easier and better. At GE, we bring good things to life.
This detergent just got stronger. And this one too. What made these washing machine detergents stronger? A remarkable washing machine. The GE Spot Scrubber. The only machine with the Spot Scrubber system and mini tub. It concentrates detergents an incredible 6 times to work harder on spots and stains. So for a better washing machine detergent, get GE's better washing machine. The Spot Scrubber.
Well, Sprat, you're really keeping on top of things.
So's the giant. Now he's putting crispy toppings on top of his vegetables.
Try new Special Editions vegetables and sprinkle on a whole new taste. Seasoned toppings like tangy cheddar or savory dill add such a crunchy, zesty taste. No wonder the giant calls them Special Editions.
You got it straight from the top.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant.
Folks, here comes fun on wheels. The all-new Tyco Turbo Hoppers. These sons of guns pack turbocharged engines. With your kids at the radio controls, there ain't no place they can't go. Turn them, and they slip under, over, around the darndest places. Send them cannonballing off a cliff. Yahoo! There's no stopping them. Want more speed? Give it a blast of turbo power. Yes, sirree, if it's the one and only Tyco Turbo Hopper, it's a winner. Get your kids the real Turbo Hoppers and Turbo Stockers, only from Tyco RC.
Peyton. Dickerson. The Chicago Bears tangle with the LA Rams. Monday Night Football. Then. Oh! You can count on MacGyver.
Tomorrow.
We now return to the Disney Sunday movie.
You know, if we play our cards right, we could really make some bucks with this. Everyone's gonna want one. I just want to win the contest. It's more to it than the invention, Max. You have to create it, manufacture, and market it. The person who sells the most who wins. But I'm not very good at selling. I know, but I am. That's why we can make a great team. You get all the credit, win the contest, and all I get is a lousy 30% of the profit. 10. Deal. First, we'll sell stock to the kids. That'll give us some money to manufacture the first few bikes. After that, we'll use the money from the sales. What do you think? I think we better test the bike before it gets dark. What do we need to test it for? I mean, you jumped over a truck. That wasn't scientifically controlled. I need to calibrate various heights, recovery time, air pressure, wind pressure. I'm sorry I asked, okay?
That was great. Yeah, it was. Next week I'll meet you earlier, and we'll try some of the Hierophants. Okay. We better hurry. We're gonna get locked in with the horses.
The time that it can be used again is only a few seconds. Great, let's get out of here before someone sees us.
Somebody already did. Actually, you would have gotten away clean. Except my daughter left her riding gear. Usually there's no one around here this time of day.
We didn't mean any harm, mister. Honest.
Well, you don't look like robbers or vandals, so I'll tell you what. I won't say anything if you don't.
Thanks, mister. Thanks a lot.
I was watching you jump. Ah, that's quite a bike you've got there, huh? Where'd you get it?
He made it.
All by yourself?
Well, I'm kind of an inventor.
Well, I'm kind of a vice president. I work for a company called Technothon. Ever heard of them?
No. No.
Well, you've heard of Krinko Toys.
Yeah, everybody's heard of them.
Technothon owns Krinko. And, I bet they'd be very interested in that bike of yours.
I'm sorry, it's not for sale. Not so fast.
Could be worth a considerable amount of money.
How much money?
Well, I don't know exactly. But this just could be the opportunity of a lifetime.
It's not for sale. Max, the guy is... No!
Tell you what. Here's my card. You think it over. I wouldn't want you to make a mistake that you would regret the rest of your life.
I just think you ought to think about it. I built the bike to win the contest to impress Shelly, remember? I think you're losing sight of the big picture, Max. Shelly's a girl. It's not just Shelly, it's all the kids. They think I'm a loser. I gotta show them, Dennis. It's important, okay? All right, Max. I'll put the word out that you'll demonstrate the bike on Saturday morning. Well, where? The football field. You can jump the hurdles first, then do the goalpost for your big finish. But that's too high. What if I hit the crossbar? Possible concussion, but you'll black out with respect.
For the life of me, I don't know how you do it, Jennifer. I mean, how do you survive as a single parent?
One does. I don't know how. The things I have to put up with Max at school, you wouldn't believe it, but I do. I do. So how's it going with you?
I think basically I needed to be rich.
Wouldn't it be nice just to be able to walk into a store and buy anything you wanted and not have to think about money?
Yes, but I'll never have to worry about it because Monroe Aviation is not going to make me rich.
Is everything okay?
Are you kidding? It's the best job I've ever had. They're supposed to gear up for a new plane soon. Maybe I'll splurge with the overtime.
Good idea. Like how?
I don't know.
Oh, I saw the most gorgeous dress in the window of that little boutique on Beverly. Pink chiffon, hand-painted. It's gorgeous.
A fortune.
A fortune, right. You know, but it's funny. Even if I were rich, I don't think I'd force myself to spend that kind of money for a dress.
I don't get it. Last night I've changed my mind. Besides, I can still demonstrate my bike on Saturday. Then everybody will know I would have won. Now you're using your brain. I'll call that guy and get a meeting. If I'm going to sell out, I want to get as much as I can. I'll talk to my dad. He's a financial analyst. He knows all about that stuff.
The sky bike. I like it. Got kid appeal. What's the inventor like?
Well, he's kind of like a kid himself. He called this morning, wants to make a deal.
You know, this bike could put Krinko into a third-quarter profit. I don't care what you have to give away, Lyman. We need this bike.
He wants to be a vice president.
Of research and development. Yeah, but just for Krinko toys. The work schedule will have to be flexible because of school. Yeah, but sometimes I can get out of last period, unless I have lab.
Unless you have lab, of course.
And we'll want adjusted gross.
Gross.
Profit participation.
With advances against the profit.
Right. Should we talk stock options now or later?
No, me. That's good. How old are you boys?
12.
12? Oh, well, that's very good. I'm very impressed. I mean, it shows a great deal of imagination and spunk. But now, boys, this is not some sort of game that we're playing here. I don't think you boys realize how fortunate you are that a major corporation like Technothon is willing to take a chance with your invention. Frankly, boys, your demands are out of the question.
It's nice knowing you, Mr. Lyman. Yeah.
Boys, and now, boys, I'm sure we can work something out.
Gee, I'd like to, Mr. Lyman, but see, we got to get going if we're going to make our meeting with Mattel.
Your boys?
Do we talk about bonuses?
Yes, and the popcorn machine, and the pool table, and the jukebox.
Can I get you something to drink?
A grape slushy.
You heard him. A grape slushy.
Slushy.
Okay, I'll see you later, Max, okay? Oh, by the way, I'll have security pick up the bike this afternoon.
This afternoon? Wait, Mr. Lyman. Tomorrow's Saturday. I gotta show the kids how the bike works.
Oh, that's out of the question.
Why?
The sky bike is top secret. If another toy company gets wind of it, they could steal the concept. Krinko would never manufacture it then.
But I gotta face these kids on Monday. What am I gonna tell them?
Nothing, Max. Now, until that sky bike reaches the stores, you can't say anything to anyone. You can't show it to anyone. To do so would be a breach of your contract. And that would cut you out of any profits.
Great frustration, Max.
You don't have to sit with me, Dennis. I'll understand. I'll hate you, but I'll understand.
I couldn't desert you, Max. The only person you'd be left with is Jerry Winkleberry.
Jerry Winkleberry? I'd rather be locked up. No one's talked to him since 3rd grade.
That's the price you pay for wearing a Kleenex box on your belt. Forget about those jerks. You're a vice president now. You've got power.
I don't care about being a vice president. All that stuff was your idea. Besides, I can't tell anyone about it anyway.
Then why don't you invent something else?
Even if I did come up with the concept, I'd have to manufacture it and market it, remember? The contest ends next week, Dennis. There's not enough time.
At least you'll have your advance check. You can buy something. That's what my mom does when she's depressed.
The advance check?
Well, Krinko guesses how many bikes they'll sell this year. They give you your money in advance. Could be a few $100s.
The advance check.
We'll come back after these messages.
At GE, everything we do is to help you live your life just the way you want to.
We give you time to live your dreams in style, to let you see the light that lights your life, the light that sees you through. Joy to catch them when they smile, and you know all the while this is the life for you. Time to let you live your life, to let you see the signs. Smile, we stay as true as you. We'll always be GE. We bring good things to life.
Well, I knew Trident didn't cause cavities, but help fight them? No, I didn't know that.
It's true. Chewing Trident after sugary snacks reduces the acids on your teeth that can cause cavities.
It couldn't happen to a better gum.
Trident, good to chew and fights cavities, too.
Tuesday.
Samantha, that's a hickey.
How'd that get there? It's a very difficult time when your child becomes sexually active.
I know I'm not looking forward to it.
Who's the boss? Then, at a special time, Dave takes after Maddie.
Eat a little cake, drink a little champagne, dance the bunny hop. Come on, it's
Stuff dreams are made of.
Tuesday's the night for moonlighting, plus the latest election night coverage.
Tuesday.
Wednesday, Larry's under the weather.
The wolfbane is for your runny nose. The pumpkin mold is for your cough. And the garlic just makes you feel good all over.
And Balky's got the cure.
I have been asleep for 3 days.
Perfect strangers. Then,
Does Mr. Moore know? I don't do bad news.
do the kids know something Charlie doesn't?
Good morning.
Goodbye.
Head of the class, right after Perfect Strangers.
Wednesday.
I set up a trust fund for my youngest. He's 5 already.
What mine a horse?
I bought Billy an airplane yesterday. Of course, you might use the parts to build something else.
Now you can get your child one of 4 different Lego building sets when you buy a McDonald's Happy Meal, regular cheeseburger, soft drink, and fries. Each set can build different kinds of toys or combine sets to build bigger toys.
He wants a boat, but it'll have to wait till next week.
Carrier club? Sure.
McDonald's Happy Meal featuring Lego building sets. You can collect all 4.
Tom Beatty is the one candidate that can lead a total attack on drugs and drug crime.
This is a local problem and demands a local solution. That's why I proposed the formation of the District Attorney's Task Force on Drugs and Drug Crime. This task force will determine the scope of our drug problem and make specific recommendations for its solution. As a community, working together, we can win the war on drugs.
Tom Beatty, Democrat for District Attorney. The issue is leadership.
KTNV TV, Channel 13, Las Vegas.
With the Disney Sunday movie.
Can't believe it. $85,000. I'm so proud of you, honey.
I don't want the money in a trust.
The lawyer said it would be the best thing to do.
But, Mom,
No one said that you can't spend some of it now. See, I put it in a savings account temporarily and arranged for you to withdraw it on your own.
I know, Mom, but I just...
Max, a trust is the best way to keep your money safe for the future.
But I don't want the money.
You don't?
I want you to have it, Mom. This is your chance. Now we have some real bucks. You've got to take advantage of it. You deserve it.
That's so sweet, honey.
Now you can waltz into any store you want, buy anything, and you won't even have to think about money.
This conversation is starting to sound very familiar.
Well, I kind of overheard you talking to your friend.
Pam? What you heard were two old friends talking about what two old friends talk about. You know, things like, remember when, whatever happened to, what if? I think you caught the what if part. So, Max, everybody has fantasies, but they're just fantasies. This money is yours. You earned it. I wouldn't enjoy spending it.
You wouldn't?
That's the truth.
Well, I already spent some of it.
Boy, you don't waste any time, do you? What'd you get?
Open it. This week. This is your chance, Max. For what? To win Shelly and to save your reputation from eternal geekdom. I'm listening. There's no better way to make friends and influence enemies than bucks, especially big bucks. Think so? No, so. Like how? Hey, what are you doing here, Max? I just thought you guys could use a little extra coaching for the game tomorrow. Who's gonna help us, Max? You? Him.
Hi, fellas.
Oh, I don't believe it. Kareem.
I'd be happy to give you some pointers if that's okay.
Yeah.
Let me help you with that jump shot, son. Okay, now you guys got it? We're gonna keep your fingertips on the ball and let it go real relaxed. Just like a natural motion. All right? Why don't you try it now? Relax and off your fingertips.
If you want me, come and get me. You don't have a chance if you don't move now. I'm not winning any longer. I know that I'm playing to win this game. When you make your move, I won't hesitate. It can take too long. You can be too late. This time I'm playing to win.
Shelly. Max, my man. Woo! Right. Phase 2. Hey! Is anybody hungry? Where'd you get the bread? I can't say. Why not? I just can't say. Get a lot of money? A lot. What are you going to do with it? I'm just going to have fun. Like what? Lots of things. Like what things?
return after these messages.
Wouldn't a little gold from Zales brighten your day? Nothing else feels like real gold.
Leading with style.
Whose idea was this anyway?
Yours.
Well, it's good for your hips.
Whose hips?
Your hips.
Lunch.
Vegetable soup.
Lots of vitamin A. Good for the body.
Whose body?
Now that you're watching your bodies more, so is Campbell's. We've added even more vegetables to our vegetable soup to keep making our good soups better.
I got it. Now that we're eating more vegetables, less sit-ups.
No sit-ups.
No sit-ups.
Campbell's soup is good food.
And keeps getting better.
Got my pine sol? Sure, Mom. They changed my pine sol. It cleans so well. How can they improve it?
It says it cleans better.
How can they improve my pine sol? How can they improve my pine sol? They improved my pine sol. They improved my pine sol.
New Pine Sol Cleaner. We added 4 detergents to clean greasy dirt even better, while it disinfects and deodorizes.
They improved my pine sol.
For quick cleanups, look for new Pine Sol Spray Cleaner.
Walt Disney's Disneyland.
Remember when you were little, how you used to dream of going to Disneyland? Of seeing the parades, the attractions, and of course, Mickey Mouse. Well, it's all still here. Bigger, more exciting than ever before. And no matter how old you are, we'll make you feel like a kid all over again.
Our World, the spring of '54. Jonas Salk's vaccine saves us from polio. The biggest H-bomb blast ever changes the world. The birth of rock and roll changes our kids. UPI says tape Cosby. Watch Our World.
Thursday on ABC.
Now, back to our story.
What Mr. Lyman is trying to say is that he got out-negotiated in negotiations. The inventor of the Skybike is not only a vice president of Krinko Toys, he's also a non-voting member of the board of directors. Now, I know this is highly unusual, but it's an unusual situation. So let's make the best of it.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. My mom made me change my pants because I sat on an ice cream sandwich. So is this like a club or what?
Well, Max, the board meets once a week to talk confidentially about things that are important to the companies that make up Technothon.
Oh, a secret club.
Mr. Marcus, president of Zodiac Studios, was about to tell us why Star Barbarians has yet to make a profit.
We made Star Barbarian?
Yes, you must have liked it.
Are you kidding? It stunk. I mean, if the Zygonauts could make it through Earth's atmosphere without burning up, how come Jupiter Jones could destroy all their pods with a cruddy flamethrower? Did I say something wrong?
Why don't we just move on to the Magic Hole report? Magic Hole is a new hairspray manufactured by another one of our companies.
Have you ever heard of Magic Hole, young man?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's the stuff in the black and orange can that looks like the bug killer with the dead roach on it.
I'd hardly call it a bug killer.
Oh, my mom thought so. She sprayed the whole can under the sink. She said she'd never buy it again.
In the world. Like this in my life. Bob, you wanted to talk about the Monroe plant, hmm?
Yes. Thanks, John. The cost analysis on the VT-101 shows only a 5% profit for the entire year. Therefore, it's my recommendation that we shut down the plant immediately.
Well, there was some talk that a nearby company was interested in the property, what?
We've reached an interested party. Upon the board's recommendation, your co will take possession. They're very anxious to start demolition for a new parking lot.
Well, I guess a vote is in order then, hmm?
But what's the VT-101?
It's the fighter plane our aviation company was going to make. Mr. Braff is the president.
Monroe Aviation?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
And we're not going to make it?
There's not enough profit in it, son.
Yeah, but what about all those people who work at the plant?
Well, I'm afraid they'll have to be laid off.
But what if they don't want to?
Max, I'm afraid it just doesn't work that way. They don't have any choice.
It doesn't seem fair, does it? Just because we'll be making a little money instead of a ton.
Well, we have to answer to the stockholders, Max. They have expectations.
But the employees won't have a job. See, my mom's friend Pam works there.
This is obviously a business concept that is a little too complicated for a 12-year-old mind to understand.
I understand it's not fair. How would you like your office turned into a parking lot?
This is ridiculous.
We can't do it, Mr. Harmon.
We have to do it, John.
But think of all those people.
Yorko is anxious to proceed.
Just think about it.
Well, if they want it that bad, they'll wait a few more days. Have an independent firm do a new profit study. We'll postpone the vote till next week.
The club's rented, caterers hired, limo's set. Well, what about entertainment? Springsteen, Prince, and Cyndi Lauper aren't available. Madonna? I'm still trying to reach your manager. You think we're kind of getting carried away? Sure, that's what makes it so much fun. It's going to be a great party. Look, Dennis, we're spending a lot of money, and some people don't even have jobs. You can't stop now, Max. You've got Shelly and everyone else right where you want them. After tomorrow night, you can ease off and slide by on your rep. Okay, but it's just a matter of time before my mom says something.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, you said I could buy some things.
I was talking about a VCR, some new clothes, maybe. A new TV for your room. Not a personal appearance by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or lunch for 200.
You gotta be more specific in the future, Mom. I'm not a mind reader, you know.
Get smart, Max. You knew what I meant.
TVs and clothes aren't going to make me any friends at school, and they're sure not going to make Shelly Meyers like me.
Oh, so you suppose you can just buy your popularity?
I did. Everybody likes me now.
Well, I've got news for you. At the moment, you're not very popular around here. And what's left of the money is off limits right now.
Fine, only I kind of already committed to this party tomorrow, and the caterer needs a deposit, and then there's...
What, Max? And then there's what?
Madonna.
Madonna?
We have a call into our manager.
You have lost your mind.
Please, Mom, don't cancel the party.
I suppose you're going to rent the Hollywood Bowl.
It's a private dance club. It's already paid for.
My instincts say to cancel it, Max.
You never go with your instincts. Why start now?
I don't know.
Please, Mom.
Okay, you can have your party, but without Madonna and without the caterers. You will have records and potato chips just like anyone else.
You don't understand, Mom. Jamie Wagner's having a party, too.
So?
He's popular, real popular. If I don't come up with some big-name entertainment, everybody will go to his.
This is a hard lesson, Max. You can't buy friendship. If they truly like you, they will be there.
That's why. Give you what you need, give you what you need. Give you what you need, give you what you need, give you what you need.
We'll continue after these messages. Enjoy extra sugar-free gum.
Get extra flavor, extra fun, in extra sugar-free gum.
Extra, the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet, gives you extra refreshing flavor that lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra flavor for that extra long ride. Extra flavor for that extra long ride. When you chew it extra, the extra fresh flavor lasts an extra, extra, extra long time.
Extra lasts extra long.
A fresh taste.
A whole new flair.
Apple cinnamon in the middle. Kellogg's
Apple.
Cinnamon.
Square. Real apple in the middle. Kellogg's apple cinnamon square.
The taste so catchy unaware.
So fresh.
Real apple. Wrapping all week.
A wholesome little bundle of taste complete.
With apple cinnamon in the middle. Kellogg's apple cinnamon square. Real apple in the middle.
Fresh beyond compare.
Kellogg's
Apple
cinnamon squares.
We now return to the Disney Sunday movie.
Let's face it, nothing worth it. The money, the bike, Shelly, nothing. You're still the vice president of a toy company. That's something. I'm not so sure. I mean, all they care about is making money. So what's wrong with that? They don't seem to care about people. Well, then why don't you find a way to keep the plant open? How? I'm only 12 years old, Dennis, remember? So, it's never stopped you before.
Max Baxter on line 3.
Yes, Max.
Oh, hello, Mr. Braff. Look, I got this great new idea about the VT-101. I mean, we won't even have to shut down the plant.
That's very interesting, Max. Why don't we talk about it at the board meeting?
Well, I was thinking that we could talk about it now, and...
At the board meeting?
Yes, sir.
Miss Hughes, what time does Max Baxter get out of school today?
According to the schedule his secretary gave me, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, except today he has science club right after. That lasts an hour.
Why don't you see if you can reschedule the Technathon board meeting from 5 o'clock to 3 o'clock?
But he'll never be able to make it in time.
I know.
Mr. Braff, don't you think that we should...
Miss Hughes, I think we'll get along fine without Max at the board meeting today.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Max. Hi, Shelly.
About the party.
It's no big deal.
I wanted to come, honest. But Brenda had a friend come in with me.
Yeah, I understand.
I really am sorry, Max.
Hey, forget her. Let's go to science club. Nah, I'm not in the mood. And besides, I gotta get to the board meeting and tell them about the VT-101.
Max coming?
I'm not sure. I left a message on his machine.
Sorry about the time change, John. Something important came up this afternoon.
Well, we could start with routine matters. Maybe he'll show up.
Hi, Max. This is Miss Phillips. Mr. Harmon's office just informed me that today's Board of Directors meeting has been rescheduled for 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? Oh, I gotta get there. How am I gonna get there? I'll take a cab. Cabs take money. I don't have any money. Do you have any money? I don't have any money. Dennis, I have to get there. If the board votes to close the Monroe plant, then there's no turning back. Another company will take it over, they'll tear it down, and all those people will lose their jobs. Ride your bike. I don't have a bike. Ride my bike. How am I going to get there on a...
Are you nuts? If you ride this bike, you lose all your profit.
I don't care. This is more important than money.
John, I think we better move along to this Monroe matter. It doesn't look like our young colleague's going to show up, and, well, frankly, we're all getting older here by the minute, especially George here.
I suppose you're right. Oh, do we have the new profit study on the VT-101?
Unfortunately, yes.
Proceed.
got some new wheels. What do you say we have some fun, guys?
Showing an aggregate profit from all operations in the 4 to 5 percentile. Gentlemen, as you can see, no matter how you slice it, it's simply not worth it. The smart move is to sell the plant now while we have a buyer.
Could I see those figures, Bob?
Surely, John.
Unfortunately, you're probably right. I guess there's no use in postponing the inevitable. All those in favor of selling the Monroe plant to Yorko Industries?
No! We can still make the VT-101 and make a lot of money! A lot of money!
I think the stockholders are going to be very happy with a 30% profit margin. Don't you, Bob?
Oh, I wouldn't know. Ask Max.
And so, for selling over 130 of his own specially designed tissue belt boxes, I'm proud to present the Future Business Leaders of America Award to Jerry Winkleberry. However, there is someone else who is deserving of our recognition. Thanks to two people in my office right now, I was informed that a young man not only invented an amazing new vehicle, but then proceeded to sell it to one of the largest toy companies in the world. And today, he is one of their own vice presidents. And he is also our very own Max Baxter. Congratulations, Max.
come back after these messages.
Now you have a choice. You can live here or move to no-nonsense light support. You'll love it. I was in a test with other regular sheer energy users. More of us with a preference preferred no-nonsense light support. It invigorates and it's comfortable. It's specially tapered from toe to waist for even support all over without binding. And your legs look great. So come on.
Move to no-nonsense light support.
The look, the fit, the feel.
That's no-nonsense.
The eye is sensitive to light. That's why we make the GE Soft White. An ordinary frosted bulb has a hot spot. It doesn't have the high diffusion coating of the GE Soft White, the light that's sensitive to the needs of the human eye.
Oh, wow, does that pizza smell good?
My nose wouldn't know, it's too stuffed.
Have a Halls.
Halls Vapor Action penetrates deep to help your stuffy nose feel clearer, while Halls soothes your cough.
Halls Vapor Action works.
Now let's work on some pizza.
On the next Disney Sunday movie, it's the world's biggest party, Walt Disney World's 15th Anniversary Spectacular, a glittering birthday celebration. Hosted by Golden Girls B. Arthur and Betty White, and featuring the Monkees, Dolly Parton, Ray Charles, Diane Carroll, Air Supply, Emmanuel Lewis, the Charlie Daniels Band, and Gladys Knight and the Pips. It's a night filled with stars. Walt Disney World's 15th birthday celebration.
We're going to have so much fun.
On the Disney Sunday movie.
This is Steve Bell. The Republicans try to win a disputed Indiana House seat lost by just 4 votes. Tomorrow on ABC's World News This Morning, before Good Morning America.
This is Joan London. Next week on Good Morning America, go on location with your favorite movie stars, Mel Gibson, Daryl Hannah, Steve Martin, Timothy Dalton, and Mark Harmon next week on Good Morning America.